You are now tuned in to the realest podcast.
MW, we back up in this thing. You can't roll with us if your last name don't got no loyalty. Podcast party poppin', but you already knew. I've been rolling with these folks. This that Monday night crew. Millennials versus the world like. Millennials versus the world like you. Millennials versus the world like. Millennials versus the world like you. Millennials versus the world. Millennials versus the world like you. Millennials versus the world like. Millennials versus the world like you.
Yo, what's happening, man? Welcome back to another episode of Millennials vs. the World. It's your boy K.Mims, the only spot you get authenticity and entertainment at the same time. So, man, could you please like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell to get all shows coming out. We just recently had the best of Monday Night Crew 2024, the best of Last Name Loyalty 2004, and also check out the last stop of the Millennials vs. the World podcast party tour recap is live right now. Hey, look, man. So we fresh off Miami. It's been a week, dog. It's been a week. When y'all see this, it's gonna be like a week and some days. But we fresh off Miami, man. Super dope event, man. We got a documentary. We got the second documentary coming out. We also have some social interviews coming out that we did. But hey, look, just keep tapping in with the channel, man. Everybody been showing hella love. It's been an amazing journey. Amazing vibe, an amazing year, an amazing everything. But today's show, man, we got some social news I couldn't let go. There's some things going on that we gonna get right into. Forgive me if I keep checking my time because I gotta make sure I edit my splits correctly. You feel me? So forgive me on that, but I'm gonna keep looking. So the first thing we're gonna get into, man, Jamie Foxx dropped his special. I'm not sure the name of it. It's on Netflix. Jamie Foxx dropped his first special. It's like his first public thing since he's been back after the stroke. My initial thoughts was, do y'all remember a couple years ago, after George Floyd, Dave Chappelle did that stand up for like 8 minutes. Like it was 9 minutes when the police officer's knee was on George Floyd's back, and he did like a stand up and he did like a 9-minute joke to represent how long the knee was on the back. I'm not saying it was that. What I'm saying is it was like more serious than it had some funny moments, but it was really like a story of what he's been through. Dog, life is crazy. He kind of just starts, he's emotional because he's back. He's in Atlanta. He looks good, man, to be everything he went through, man, to have gone through everything he went through. He looks really good. You really got to watch it. I don't want to give too much away, but like one of the biggest things he kept doing, man, he kept referencing how much, getting back to himself. Like we know him as Jamie Foxx. The world knows him as Jamie Foxx, but he kept saying how God was talking to Eric Bishop, which is his actual name, from Texas. And through the whole thing, he keeps referencing how he's watching people going through what he's going through and that may never get better. It doesn't look the same on everybody, but it is like different to see other people that's going through stuff that may never get through it. And the other side of it is that it's super crazy to see how much perspective, experiences like that can give you. He had a lot of funny moments, man. His daughter introduced him, which was super dope. And then his youngest daughter came and they performed together for the first time. I really feel like bro was just trying to show everybody he still had it. He talked about his experience about having an actual stroke, how he was out for 20 days, and how during that time, he was just really tussling with the fact that he couldn't walk. He had to learn how to walk again. And he was in and out of different facilities, how his daughter and his sister wouldn't let him be seen by the public in that manner. So he spoke on all those things, but like bro went through his whole bag because he was talking about how people were saying he was a clone. So he took each big movie he had and show why he's not a clone and how he couldn't be. Man, I had a quick camera glitch, but we back in it, man. So he actually, I don't remember where I stopped, but I will start picking back up here. He actually talked about, he went through all his different big movies, how he wasn't a clone. I thought that was super fire. And then he started talking about, then he sung some to let you know he could still sing. And then he kind of talked about like what God was saying to him, like what the conversation was between him and God. And I'm gonna be real, yo. Like I would like people to go see it, you know what I'm saying? But in the very same note, like I don't think it's like a comedy special. Like it has some funny moments, but to me it wasn't a comedy special. But it was really good, man. It was super. It was really good because as you get older, man, you really, really start to humanize yourself. You realize like it could happen to anybody. And I think he did a great job of explaining what it looks like to really go through something that was that life-changing and how to recover and how to be back from it. So Jamie Foxx special, I would absolutely go see that. I would absolutely recommend going to see it. If you're in a relationship, watch it with your person. I watched it with my wife. I think it was a really good sit down vibe type thing. It's deep though. It's really deep. It has some funny moments again, but it's not something that I think I would just, you know what I mean? I don't know if I'll watch it by myself, put it like that. All right, so coming down the line, dog, I wrote these down because it's some stuff this week. Remy Ma and Papoose, man. Remy Ma and Papoose. Remy Ma and Papoose, dog. So as y'all know, Remy Ma has had like multiple boyfriends since her and Papoose had separated. Since her and Papoose had separated. So if you have been watching last week, so allegedly, whatever the correct word is, Papoose fell asleep at Remy Ma's house while on the phone with Clarissa Shields. And Remy Ma goes in the phone. First of all, I don't know what type of sleep you in where your lady gets to your phone and you ain't wake up and she's able to screenshot everything without you moving. So she screenshots and goes through all his phones and all the conversations with her, screenshots and start going straight to the internet, wilding on him like, her and Clarissa Shields start going back and forth. Now, mind you, Papoose and Remy Ma are still married. You know what I'm saying? So they're doing their own thing, but they're still married. And he's talking to Clarissa Shields now. I know Remy Ma's a fighter. Obviously, Clarissa Shields is too. I don't know if that's the bump we want to see. But, she has all these different text messages talking about like how, like, damn, like you should be able to call me, tell you, hit me up more, basically communicate. You can't put accountability on me when you're still married. Remy Ma goes to the internet and goes crazy with it. Like, start calling each other out. You can go online and look at everything. But this is the thing I want to talk about. I don't understand why people try to be possessive over somebody they quote unquote don't want anymore. Like those people that are like, oh, I can do what I want, but can't nobody have you but me, are like the most dangerous relationship people in the world. Like Remy Ma has I forgot the battle rapper's name, but she has a boyfriend that she's dating that she battle rap. She has like a battle rap league. Everybody knows that. And Papoose, to my knowledge, has been cool about it. Like it's embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? I heard they got in a physical, allegedly got in a physical altercation, whatever the case may be. But like the thing is like for the most part, like after that, bygones are bygones. They've been cool about it. So now Clarissa Shields and Remy Ma going back and forth on the internet for a couple days last week. But this is my thing. How does her boyfriend feel? Remy Ma's boyfriend that you arguing with your husband you separated from, new girl. Like, we got to break up, dog. Like, I'm not in this. I am in this as a boyfriend, but like, I thought you moved on past that. You know what I mean? Like, I thought we were in a space where it ain't really about y'all no more, but you arguing with his new girl like we and you ain't together. You understand what I'm saying? That's crazy to me. But Remy Ma, then Papoose, after he wakes up, it must have been some good sleep. After he wakes up, he sees everything and he asks her kind of like, oh, bet, like, I wanted to handle this like adults. Like I've been asking for a divorce. You wouldn't sign the paper. So now we got to handle it like this, X, Y, and Z, X, Y, and Z, which is cool. But my thing is what makes it get to social media? Like, I know they're famous. I know that's how we're into their lives. But like, why does something that serious make it to social media? But Remy Ma and Papoose, bro, it's like, hey man, y'all got to go and sign them papers because now it's about to get ugly. Y'all both got separate relationships. Y'all both doing your own thing, which y'all were a symbol for black love, bro. A lot of people rock with y'all. So, like, we don't want to see it crash out. Like, well, I don't want to see it crash out like this. Let me not speak for everybody. I don't want to see it crash out like this. And for it to be happening in our right in front of our eyes is crazy. So Remy Ma and Papoose, I'm not sure how that's gonna go. I'm not sure how it's gonna get resolved because it seemed to be getting ugly quick. And if I'm not mistaken, Clarissa Shields has a movie coming out in Christmas, so she really got to be. It's like good publicity, but there's a line where it can get ugly if it get crossed because it may hurt the movie. I don't remember the name of it, but she does have that coming out. They are doing that. But yeah. Next up on the docket, man, Saturday night, Travis Hunter won the Heisman. Salute to him. Salute to Coach Prime. Salute to Colorado. I'm gonna be really quick on this, man, because he deserves it. I'm glad they didn't snub him, bro. Like, salute to everybody else that made the finalists, but like, you don't see seasons or things like that happen that often. So I'm glad they actually gave him the Heisman. They did it the right way. They didn't let what they felt about Coach Prime or they didn't let what was going on behind the scenes not make them make the right decision. He made the Heisman, but salute. Y'all lucky I don't have none of my people from my show on this next one. I was going to actually record this online, but I wanted to be in the studio today with this one. So recently, let me check. Hold on, bro. Let me check let me get the correct video to make sure I ain't telling nobody no lie. This is crazy. So Pop the Balloon or Find Love, episode 34. I'm literally looking at the minute right now so I can tell y'all the truth. If you go to about minute 23-ish, this young lady named Urche walks out. And, you know, one guy, a matter of fact, I'm going to insert the video right here. This young lady named Urche pops. And, bruh, one guy pops when the young lady Urche walks out. One dude pops. Arlette asks her name. And she had by far one of the deepest voices I've ever heard. Got like all of them started popping. I'm like, oh, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. That voice is right up there with the height conversation. Like, bro, yeah, she was not ugly. She was not an ugly woman. I'm not alluding to any other thing. She had a deep voice. And if you go to Pop the Balloon episode 34 to about minute like 23, this is my thing, yo. Why set yourself up like that? Like, I get it. I get you on the show. I get you looking for love, quote unquote, all the great things. But like, you had to have known your voice was that deep. And not only that, it's like, yo, that's an acquired taste. I feel like that show is for like general like you don't go up there if you're an acquired taste. Like a couple episodes back, a chick that had a whole bunch of tattoos on her face and piercings, her tongue split and all that great stuff. That's cool. I'm not judging that. I don't think that place is that show is the place for you to actually find whatever you say you're looking for. I don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? But the crazy part is for me, it's like, hey, okay, look, live your life, live judgment free. But you had to have known dudes was going to feel a way about the voice in the environment that you in. Not just because I met you and okay, but like in the environment you in, first impression, the first thing you say is your name when you walk out. So you knew they was going to peep it. And then this is the thing. So the guys pop the balloon and they go and they start saying a deep voice. And she goes like, if you can't handle my voice, you can't handle me. Let me check the time. Let me make sure this all my notes, bro, because that's wild. She's talking about if you can't handle my voice, you can't handle me. I'm not sure if this is a situation where I plan on. I'm not sure if this is a situation where I plan on handling any of the above. Earth 99, because again, she was not. She was an attractive young lady. Her voice was really deep. I just think it was a setup in the environment. It was a setup in the environment. The internet going crazy about it right now, but like in that environment, you cannot think that your voice is going to like is that everything is going to be overshadowed by how deep your voice was. Straight up, Like there's no other way around that. You know what I'm saying? And for her to get up there, I love the confidence. She kept speaking. She kept going through everything. Like she went through everybody, asked questions. She didn't lose confidence, which I think is salute. And I don't think if it was a situation where it was based solely on first impression and a couple of questions asked and a couple of answers, like it may be a different outcome, but the shock factor of hearing it was crazy. Like it was very, 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 very like, oh my God. Hey, her name was Urche, Pop the Balloon, episode 34. Go to men about 23. And this is the thing. Something like a deep voice, you know, something like like men don't have many things. They do have preferences on skin tone sometimes, bodies, but like, should she be judged if she can't control how deep her voice is? Should men treat that how some people feel like women should treat height? Like she can't control that. If I'm not mistaken, I think she was Nigerian. I think she was Nigerian. Should we be okay with or cool with things that are out of her control? Because bodies are out of people's control unless you're gonna go get it done. So natural bodies are out of people's control. You can work out here, work out there. I hear you, but like, should her voice be that deep? And we'd be like, okay, cool, we get it. It's all right. You know, we ain't gonna judge it. It was tough. It was tough, and I don't know if there's any recovery time on that, bro. Like, I don't know if there's any recovery time. That's super wild that happened. Yo, her voice was deep. Her voice was deep, man. But Pop the Balloon, episode 34. I wanted to get on that, man. I'm not sure what it's minute 17. I just want to say prayers up to Randy Moss. Randy Moss just said that he's been getting treated for cancer. I don't know if he's still battling it, what the treatment looks like, but just prayers up to Randy Moss. And if you don't know who Randy Moss is, man, he's one of the greatest receivers in the NFL of all time. Played for Minnesota, the Patriots. I don't really remember no other teams besides Minnesota and the Patriots. But he said it was battling cancer, dog. Life is short. You never know what people are going through. You never know what's really hard about, you know, showing up, what people go through to show up every day as themselves, whether it be a regular person going to work or if it be a professional athlete, somebody that's always in front of the camera, somebody that we got to see. So when we don't see them, we automatically assume something's wrong. You know, he came on TV a couple weeks ago with shades on. It was like, and bro was like, you know, I'm battling something right now. I don't want y'all to think that I'm being funny. I'm not trying to be cool. That automatically put everybody's antennas up, man. But hey, look, salute to Randy Moss to continue to show up. Prayers to his family. I'm not gonna stay too long on that one. We went through the special. We went through Travis Hunter. Last thing before I get up out of here. I'm so used to the Monday Night Crowd. I'll say topics of the night. I want to kind of tap into one thing really quickly. That was all the social news that I wanted to kind of speak on. But one thing really quickly that I would like to kind of rap about, man, I think is very important. The holiday season, dog. The holiday season. Me being someone that, you know, I lost my mother in 2012. The holidays are very different for me now that I have 2 kids. I have a family, X, Y, and Z. The last thing, y'all know me, authenticity and entertainment, man. We just went over social news. Just be mindful, man. Times are super crazy right now. It is a lot going on for everybody, whether that be, you know, mentally, whether that be physically, whether that be emotionally. People are getting crazier. I know around holiday times, carjackings, theft, and all that stuff goes up, and crime rate. But just be mindful, man. It's the holidays. Tap in with your people. Check in with them. If you could be around your loved ones, do that. If you need some time to rest, do that. Anything your mind and your body tells you right now, man, I would push and tell everyone to, like, hey, really tap in and with yourself. And if what you need to be revitalized is family, do that. If what you need to be revitalized is isolation, a healthy isolation, do that. If you just want to kick it with your spouse, do that. If you just want to kick it with your kids, do that. It's the holiday season, man. It's about rejuvenation. DMV, all my people tapping in from the DMV, man. We got the Ugly Sweater live set coming up this weekend. If you already RSVP'd, Check your emails. Check everything, man. It's going down. It's about to be live, bro. Free drinks. All you got to do is bring yourself, your ugly sweater, the vibe. Come through DMV. We in DC with it, man. The ugly sweater live set. But hey, look, man. Appreciate y'all tapping in, man. Please subscribe to the channel. Continue to show love. Continue to share. Continue to like it. 2025, we got some dope stuff coming up, man. We got some super dope stuff coming up, man. The podcast party tour getting bigger and better. Can't wait for those announcements. But look, appreciate y'all tapping in, man. It's your boy K.Mims, Millennials vs. the World. The only spot you get authenticity and entertainment at the same time. I'm out.